Thank you, Viana and Nigel, for the wonderful introduction. It is an honor to be here at the graduation of the class of 2020. I'd like first to thank head of the school, Mr. Schmelz, as well as the faculty members who have invited me. I'd like to congratulate the students for work well done. I'd also like to congratulate the parents, family, and friends, and most importantly as well, the faculty who have made the students succeed in what they've done. We are in a world that's very strange. So when I look around you and thinking that I'm here talking to you virtually, it's a bit strange for me. It would have been very nice for me to be actually at your school and to get to meet all of you. My first schooling was actually at Aga Khan. I guess at that time it was Aga Khan Primary, opposite the Nairobi National Museum. I studied in Canada, and when I read a little bit about the school, I noticed there's quite a number of you who are going to Canadian universities. I studied in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Nova Scotia, at Mount St. Vincent University, and then Dalhousie University. I obtained my engineering degree and entered into the oil and gas industry. But before I went to Canada, I never ever thought I was going to enter into the engineering realm. I always wanted to be a doctor. I started my journey as a field engineer. So I used to work in the fields of Texas as well as Louisiana. And I was one of very few women, and particularly black women, who were doing what I was doing. As regional head of my American oil company, I entered into a very exciting phase. I was the first woman working in sub-Saharan Africa for my company that was heading a region. And during this time, I really had a chance to impact a lot of people, particularly young Kenyans and young East Africans who were very new to this industry. And this has really become a passion of mine. I decided in 2017 to start my own company, Savo Oilfield Services. I want you as young students to know that when you leave Aga Khan Academy, there is so much out there for you to do. What you may want to do now may not necessarily be what you're going to do. And what you are going to do, I want you to be very passionate about it. I want you to surround yourself with people that can influence you. And in those occasions where you're not sure, don't be hard on yourself, because many of us go through it. I still go through it. For those of you who are entering university now, or for those of you who have decided to take a gap year, always remember that Aga Khan has provided you with that strong foundation for what it is that you need to do as you move on through your life and through your careers that will come. University is going to be a very exciting time. You remind me of what I went through. It was wonderful. And we always think about the wonderful times we had. And obviously, a very, very different environment. You had to work very hard to make sure that you succeeded in what you do. But I want you to know that with life comes many, many challenges. And life also has a beauty about it. You may not meet again, or you may meet again, but you'll always make new friends. For those of you who are going to study abroad and you decide to come back home, please know that there's a place for you. Come back and develop this country. I encourage you as you go out there and forge your way in the world. I want you to, first of all, know who you are. Be principled. Some of you may not realize it, but it is something that will grow. But stand for something. Avoid negativity as much as possible. Never forget your parents, your family, those who are close to you. Because a person alone cannot succeed in this world. As much as we may think sometimes it is only us. I'm also very, very strong on spirituality. Whatever your faith, always go back to it, especially in times of trouble. I want you also to be an influencer in your own way as you forge your way in this world. And lastly, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2020 again. You have made us very proud. Go out in the world wherever you are, but never forget where you come from. Never forget Aga Khan Academy. Never forget those who have stood by you and continue to stand by you. And one day may we welcome you back home Thank you for your time and congratulations.